doing a series of 30-minute yoga sessions to help those obtain a nice balance between the mind, body, and spirit throughout this crisis and any daily crisis that one may experience. So this is a great practice that you can do at home. Grab your yoga blocks. If you don't have a yoga block, grab a book, as well as a tie, your husband's tie, grandfather's tie, whoever's ties, your own tie. Or if you actually have these specific utensils, but you can utilize a lot of tools that you have within your house as well. So you can grab these, place those nearby, grab your mat, get yourself situated, and take a few moments to just allow yourself to get centered and balanced. I'm just getting closer because I'm also recording on another platform to connect with our clients. So if you hear me repeat this once more, do not feel alarmed, and we'll go ahead and start to pick up in just a moment. Hi everyone. Hi Tara. Hi Ellen. I hope you all are doing well. I do have, right now I don't have you both on mute, but once we get started, I'll put you back on mute just so that we can have a really nice, free-flowing form of yoga practice today. I think you're muted. You think, Jan? I am muted. Thank you. Can you hear me now, Tara? Ellen? Hopefully you can hear me now. Okay, good. So wonderful. Tara, you can hear me? Okay, wonderful. So, hey, so take some time, grab your mats if you haven't already gotten yourselves positioned, centered, and ready. If you've got a yoga block, grab your blocks. If you have a strap, grab your strap. Okay, awesome, Terry, you've got your whole little yoga room. Ellen, if you don't have any of these, no worries. You can just go ahead and grab a really nice thick book and a tie if you have one. Those come in handy, and I like to use those in the center. So we've got about 2 more minutes, so just get yourself situated, adjust your cameras. That way you'll be able to fully see. I'm going to scoot back a little until we get started. So just about 2 more minutes. We'll see if anyone else joins us collectively today. And yeah. Now to inform everyone as well, we're going to start standing up. So before you get yourself comfortable in a nice seated pose, just take a deep breath and remind yourself we're starting standing up. So we're going to start in standing positions today. So just allow yourself to kind of get grounded on your mat. Place those feet firmly onto the center of your mat. You can shake out the body. You can just take a few moments to get yourself situated and adjusted. And once you got yourself situated, just allow yourself, your camera situated, everything, all of your essentials within your nearby circumference. Allow yourself to come and come to a really nice standing position onto your mat. Center of your mat. Just allow yourself to get grounded. Position those feet firmly planted into the mat. Okay. Miss Maggie, can you hear me? You don't see me though. But you want to see me. I know you want to see me. You just love me. See if you can at the top of your screen. Typically, you're able to pin video, I think. You should be able to pin the if you click on my name, you should be able to pin the video, Miss Maggie. All right, so let me see. Okay, good. All right. See, just a little patience. All right. So, everyone, as I mentioned, we're going to start standing up today. So get yourself. Okay, 5 seconds. All right. So, in the meantime, if you haven't got yourself situated, we're starting standing up. Miss Maggie, you ready? All right. So, everyone get yourself centered, balance, close your eyes, roll the shoulders up and back. Open that heart. And allow yourself to just take some deep breaths. Breathing in and out. Allowing those feet to be firmly planted, deeply rooted into your mat. Connecting to the earth. Lengthening that spine. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with your next inhale, we're going to bring those arms up and above the head. Reaching out through the fingertips, allowing the palms to face each other. Really deep stretch. Exhale, we're going to reach over to the right side, creating a beautiful lateral expansion within each part of our rib cage. Inhaling, coming up to center. Exhale, we're going to fall to the opposite side, reaching out through the fingertips. Inhaling to center. Exhale, we're going to gently fall backwards, creating a seated-like posture with our spine. Inhaling, coming back to center. We're going to exhale, fall forward. Take 3 deep breaths as you lie within this forward fold. You can grab onto the back of your shins. Tuck that chin in. And on that next inhale, bend those knees. Reaching all the way up, coming back to your mountain. Hands up and above the head, palms facing each other. Lengthening through the fingertips. Take 3 deep breaths as you stand tall and firm. And on that next exhale, allow yourself to fall to the right side, creating a beautiful lateral expansion. You can deepen that stretch, have those feet firmly planted, really deepening and elongating out through the arms. Inhaling up to center. Exhale over to the opposite side. Take 3 deep breaths, elongating the stretch, reaching out through the hands and the fingertips. You should feel a nice deep stretch right under the armpit as you're going down right across and along the rib cage. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale as you hinge forward, bending at the hips. Coming into your forward fold, grabbing onto the back of the shins, tucking the chin in, taking 3 deep breaths. And on your next inhale, bend those knees, reaching back up to mountain. Arms up and lengthen, 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Exhale over to the right, elongating out through the fingertips, keeping those feet firmly planted. Inhaling to center. Exhale over to the opposite side, 3 deep breaths. Inhaling to center. And exhale, fall forward, hinging at the hips, grabbing onto the back of the shins, tucking the chin in, taking 3 deep breaths. And with your next inhale, we're going to place our hands onto our mats, bending at the knees, and allow ourselves to come back to our downward facing dog. Hip bones up in the air. Take 3 deep breaths, elongating this stretch. Bring those heels to the mat if you can. And on your next inhale, we're going to position ourselves coming forward for a plank. Hold here, 3 deep breaths. And once you have finished, exhale, bringing the knees, the belly, the chest, and the forehead down to your mat, nice and slow. Keeping these hands next to your chest, flattening the top of the feet, forehead down. And on your next inhale, we're going to push up, coming upwards towards a cobra, gently lifting the chest up off of the mat. Take 3 deep breaths. Exhale, release, bringing that forehead all the way down. We're going to lengthen the arms out to the sides, allow it to rest right next to the body. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift up for locust, lifting up our knees if we can, our chest and our hands. If you need to make accommodations, you're more than welcome. If you can't lift up those knees, just try to challenge yourself by lifting up the chest and the arms. Take 3 deep breaths, and once you have finished, allow yourself to fall back down to a lying position, bringing the forehead down to the mat. We're going to bring those hands back and next to the chest, palms submerged into the mat, elbows tucked in. And on your next inhale, we're going to push up, coming onto all fours. Repositioning ourselves, finding ourselves in a tabletop position. Joint on top of joint, knees under hips, wrists underneath shoulders. We're going to do a few rounds of cats and cows, flexing the spine, inhaling, arching that back up towards the ceiling, tucking the chin in. And hold here as you take 3 deep breaths. Exhale, release, coming down, arching the back down low towards the mat, keeping the neck aligned with the spine, gently gazing up at the top of your mat. And on your next inhale, curl that spine up towards the ceiling, tucking the chin in, coming into your cat, 3 deep breaths. Exhaling, going down into your cow. One last time, arching that back low. Neck aligned with the spine, releasing tension within the shoulders. exhale and allow yourself to come back to a stationary position onto all fours, tabletop position, flatten back. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to inhale onto the balls of our feet, pushing up and back, and bringing those heels down into your downward facing dog. Hold here, 3 deep breaths. And on your next inhale, come forward plank. Hold here, 3 deep breaths. And on that last exhale, release those knees, belly, chest, and forehead all the way down. Flatten the top of the feet, leave the palms deeply submerged into the mat next to the chest, forehead down. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. And on your next inhale, tuck those elbows in. Gently raising the chest up, looking forward, coming into your cobra. Now when you finish that last breath, exhale, bring the forehead down, lengthening the arms out to the sides. And on your next inhale, lift the knees, the chest, and the arms coming into your locust, taking 3 deep breaths. Exhale, release, coming all the way down to the mat. Whenever you're ready, reposition those hands next to the chest. Inhale, pushing up onto all fours. Restacking those joints. And inhaling, arching that back up towards the ceiling, tucking the chin in for your cat. 3 deep breaths. Exhale, going down into your cow, bringing that tummy down, drawing it close to your mat, keeping the neck aligned. 3 deep breaths. And releasing, coming back to a stationary tabletop. Inhale, come onto the balls of the feet, pushing up and back into your downward facing dog. Heels to the mat. Inhaling, walking those hands and feet back to center. Finding yourself into a forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Take 3 deep breaths. You can grab onto the back of the shins, or you can lower the palms down to the mat, coming into an elephant stance. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, bend those knees, bringing those arms all the way up, above the head. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Take a moment to just breathe, to be still, and to feel. Feel the rhythm of your heart. Feel the rhythm of life. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come up onto the balls of the right foot. We're going to rotate that right foot allowing the knee to be open, complete 90-degree angle. And on your next inhale, we're going to allow that foot to rest against our ankle, in between our knee and ankle, or above your knee if you would like. Coming into our tree stance, we're going to take 6 deep breaths. Find something in front of you to focus on. And once you have finished that last breath, exhale, release, bringing that foot back down, shaking out those arms, loosening up. And whenever you're ready, inhale, arms up and above the head, coming into a mountain. Exhale, bringing those palms down to heart center. Inhale onto the ball of the left foot, opening up, creating a 90-degree angle. Allowing that foot to be braced against the ankle, in between the knee and ankle, or above the ankle. Coming into your tree pose. And once you finish that last breath, allow that foot to fall. Shake out those arms. We're going to inhale, bring those arms up and above. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, coming into a forward fold. Let's take a nice deep inhale, place those hands to the mat, bending those knees and stepping back into your downward facing dog. Exhale, heels to the mat. Inhale, we're going to come forward for a plank. Exhale, knees down to the mat. And we're going to readjust ourselves to a seated position. So you can crisscross those legs. You can allow the knees to fall to the right or to the left, whatever you most effectively need to do to modify your body to come back to a seated pose and posture. Let's find ourselves at easy pose. Legs are just simply crossed over one another. Back is lengthened. Let's close our eyes. Inhale, arms up and above. Palms facing each other. Exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and allow those hands to submerge deep into the mat. We're going to start to slow down our breaths, so 6 deep breaths. And as you inhale, walk those fingers and hands out a little further, deepening your stretch. Inhaling, once you have finished, walking those hands back up, coming to an easy pose, lengthening the spine. And whenever you're ready, we're going to also lengthen those legs out in front of us. As you're still seated into a staff pose, grab your tie or your rope, whatever you have that can give you a little bit of length and extension. As we come down to a seated pose, we'll actually be utilizing them. So inhale, lengthen that spine coming into your staff pose. We're going to take our palms and submerge them into our mats. And if you need to, you can also take your block or your books, place them next to you to have a deeper push. Some people's torso is smaller than their arms. I'm pretty well proportioned. So my palms will deeply submerge into our mat, lifting up and through the crown of the head, keeping the lower body stationary and firm, really extending that spine. Take 6 deep breaths. once you have finished, exhale. You can curl that spine. We're going to bring the feet up onto our mat, firmly planted, grabbing onto the back of the knees, lengthening the spine. Take a nice deep inhale, and whenever you're ready, we're just going to simply roll onto our backs, bringing the knees close to the chest and cradling them. You can rock back and forth, or you can stay stationary. Back and forth gives a really nice gentle massage to the lower back. Coming to a stationary position, we're going to lengthen both legs into the air. Grab onto your tie or your rope, all right? We're going to bring them closer to the chest. Allow the rope to be placed right in the arch of the foot. You can wrap your hands around it if you need to. And we're going to take 6 deep breaths, and we're going to see if we can allow a deeper extension, holding those feet into the air, straightening the legs, and see if we can bring them a little closer. Our overall goal with this is to gently and easily allow the body to transition with time into our plow pose. This gives you a little bit more strength and endurance, more flexibility, having the back stationary and hinging those hips with the legs. Once you have finished that last breath, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. We're going to release the left leg from the rope, bringing that left leg down. Inhaling, bringing that right leg into the air. And on our exhale, we're going to bring that right leg over to the right side. This allows our hips to be more opened, releasing tension from the lower back, creating a stronger stimulation within our passion and creativity energy within us as well. 6 deep breaths. Right leg out to the right side. And whenever you have finished, bring that leg back to a stationary position. Bend that knee into the chest. We're also going to reassign that left knee up to the chest as well. We're going to transition feet. So we're going to take that right leg up into the air. Exhale, bring it all the way down to the mat. Inhale, left leg into the air as it is being caged into your rope or tie. Exhale, bring it out and over to the left side. Opening up those hip flexors, stretching and elongating the hamstrings as well. 6 deep breaths. Now once you have finished, bring it back to a stationary position. Bend the knee to the chest. Let go of your rope. Allow it to just fall to your side. Once again, allow that left leg to come all the way down to the mat. Lengthening those arms out to the sides. Getting ready to come to our Shavasana, our corpse pose. Taking your time. Once you have arrived, lying flat on your mat, close your eyes and begin to breathe. allowing yourself to be free and to surrender. As you continue to lie within your corpse pose, feeling the releasement of tension, the releasement of negativity. Feel the peace within you as you continue to breathe in. Feel the calmness within the present. And allow yourself to be still. Take a few more deep breaths. And begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, rotating the wrist and ankles, stretching if you would like. And then gently allowing yourself to come over to the first asana, to the fetal position, either on the left or the right side. Taking a few more deep breaths, and then gradually and slowly bringing yourself back up to a seated position. Once you have gotten to your seated position, we're going to inhale, bringing those arms up and above the head, palms together. Exhaling, coming down to the heart. Once again, just take a moment to feel the rhythm within your heart. Feel the love and the compassion that you have within you. Show gratitude to your mind, body, and spirit for showing up and practicing, for allowing yourself to be still and at peace. May there be peace on earth. Allow the light and love within me to be within you. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. It's Maggie. Ellen, I hope you could hear me. And Tara, thank you for tuning in, too. Let's see. Miss Maggie. Could you hear everything, Tara? You're welcome. You're welcome. I know it's just a 30-minute phone, but at least it's something for people to take some time within their daily lifestyle and while everyone is at home. Miss Maggie, could you hear me? Okay, how's your juice cleanse? Your juice cleanse. All right. Yes, ma'am, about every 2 to 3 hours. Make sure you drink lots of water. Okay, sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow. Ellen, I'll see you tomorrow as well. You too, Miss Maggie. Me too. Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. I know this is not your professional YouTube yoga video, but this is a great way for you to just simply practice in a non-aggressive manner. Just a space for you to just be silly and clear, to not be so punctual as well. As I mentioned at the beginning, I use this platform to also connect with our clients, but in the midst of that, I also like to record and do our YouTube lives and to build that content for clients, customers, patrons, people worldwide, nationally, and within our community to connect with and to visually see what we have to offer here within the center. And if you can't be here with us within the center, you still have the opportunity to connect and feel the energy through these, technology basis. So love, peace, and joy sending out to you all who are observing, and may you build strength within your mind, body, and spirit through the practice of yoga.